Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. According to a report by Radio-Canada International, the Quebec government has tabled a new bill aimed at expanding the province's French-language charter, known as Bill 101, to adult and vocational education centers. Under the proposed legislation, students who are not recognized as part of Quebec's historic Anglophone community would be barred from accessing English-language programs at these institutions. Proponents of the bill, including French-language minister Jean-François Robert, argue that the expansion is necessary to close a loophole and ensure that individuals study, work, and live in French. Estimates on the number of affected students range from 10,000 to as many as 27,000. The proposal has sparked significant concern among English school boards, such as the Eastern Townships and Lester B. Pearson School Boards. Critics worry the restrictions will create unnecessary barriers to essential education, ultimately harming the provincial economy and those who need integration support the most. With only 6 working days remaining in the current legislative session before the upcoming election, the government faces a tight timeline to pass the controversial bill. According to a report by the Canadian Press, the Supreme Court of Canada has declined to review a lower court ruling that poker earnings are considered taxable business income. This decision deals a significant blow to professional poker players across the country who have long challenged the taxability of their winnings. The legal battle began when 3 players appealed assessments by the Canada Revenue Agency, which demanded taxes on their annual poker winnings that often reached hundreds of thousands of dollars. The players argued before the Tax Court of Canada that their earnings should be classified as non-taxable windfall from betting rather than standard business income. However, the tax court judge concluded that the play constituted a regular business, noting that for each individual, poker was far more than a hobby. It was a full-time livelihood to which they dedicated nearly all their time. The Federal Court of Appeal subsequently dismissed their challenges. By refusing to hear the final appeal, Canada's highest court has let the previous ruling stand, establishing a firm precedent that consistently generated income from professional-level poker play is subject to federal income tax. According to CTV News, Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow has strongly criticized FIFA's last-minute decision to ban reusable water bottles from World Cup stadiums, calling the move a pure money grab and outrageous. The policy change was introduced in a recently updated Stadium Code of Conduct. Chow pointed out that allowing fans to bring their own water is better for both their wallets and the environment. She suggested that if FIFA insists on the ban, they should provide free water bottles inside the stadium or distribute special FIFA bottles with free local water as promotional swag. Environmental groups have also condemned the decision, with the Toronto Environment Alliance estimating that the ban could lead to over 1 million single-use plastic items being discarded in Toronto alone during the tournament. City Councillor Josh Matlow joined the criticism, calling the contract heavily favored toward FIFA and arguing that the city must push back to ensure fan health and safety in the summer heat. Normally, Toronto's BMO Field permits fans to bring reusable bottles, but FIFA rules will override this during the tournament starting June 11. According to a report by the Canadian Press, the Canadian federal government has announced the launch of a new industry-led alliance designed to grow the skilled workforce for the country's mining sector. Jobs and Families Minister Patty Hadu made the announcement in southwestern Nova Scotia, highlighting that the initiative is part of a broader federal push to foster a more independent national economy. The new Mining and Minerals Workforce Alliance represents the first of 6 planned workforce partnerships aimed at resolving labor market challenges across various industries. To support these collaborative efforts, Ottawa has allocated $81 million over a 5-year period. The mining alliance will be spearheaded by the Mining Industry Human Resources Council and receive support from the Mining Association of Canada. By bringing together a diverse network of employers, labor organizations, post-secondary institutions, Indigenous partners, and underemployed groups, the Alliance hopes to develop a comprehensive workforce strategy. The ultimate goal is to establish sustainable talent pipelines, capable of driving the growth of Canada's mining industry and supporting major infrastructure projects. According to a report on newswire.ca, Air Transat has announced a new interline partnership with Spanish carrier Iberia, aimed at significantly expanding its footprint in Spain and offering enhanced travel connectivity for passengers flying between Canada and Spain. Under this new agreement, travelers flying with Air Transat can seamlessly connect through Madrid-Barajas Airport, MAD, to more than 20 popular Spanish destinations, including Palma de Mallorca, Ibiza, Alicante, and Tenerife, under a single itinerary with baggage checked through to their final destination. This alliance strengthens Air Transat's existing network in Spain, where it already operates year-round flights to Madrid, Barcelona, Malaga, and Valencia, alongside seasonal winter service to Las Palmas de Gran Canaria. Concurrently, Iberia's upcoming Toronto-Madrid route launch on June 13th further underscores the growing link between Canada and Spain. Both airlines emphasize that the partnership provides travelers with greater flexibility, convenience, and peace of mind throughout their journey, while opening up new collaboration opportunities to further enhance domestic connectivity within Canada in the future. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.